God real? I've had people make fun of me for having an invisible friend that only I can see, that nobody else can tell is there. And for thinking that this friend talks to me and speaks to me and gives me messages and does things for me. God doesn't fit with a lot of people's way of thinking that you need proof for something, and if there's not proof, it can't be real. And I feel for those people because I know that God is real. I have seen things that don't make sense any other way. I have read the stories in here and found truth in them, even if they are factual. I have seen so much, been so convinced, that I packed up my car with everything I had, moved across the country, left everybody I knew behind, because I thought that that was where God wanted me to be. In here, I know that God is real. And so today, I'm going to make that case. I'm going to make the case for God here today. And my hope is that all of you, and all of you watching on YouTube, will come to agree with me. Will come to see that God is real. That you'll realize that there is something bigger than us, something that we can't explain or understand, and that thing is God. So to help us with that, I'm going to read a passage from the Bible for you to help frame the conversation. Interestingly, it's from Romans 1. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it 3 times, and I want you to just reflect on what this means. What does this mean? Maybe you want to close your eyes. Maybe you want to just focus on the screen or the blank wall or whatever. But I'm going to read it 3 times. Listen in the silence for what God is saying to you about it. And when you hear the chime, return to worship. From the time the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky and all that God made. They can clearly see His invisible qualities, His eternal power, and divine nature. So they have no excuse whatsoever for not knowing God. From the time the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky and all that God made. They can clearly see His invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse whatsoever for not knowing God. From the time the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky and all that God made. They can clearly see His invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse whatsoever for not knowing God.